Spotify, the UK's largest piece of music flowing facility, has begun test a way of filter out songs that include obvious lyric. Rivals such as Poem piece of music already include passcode protected parent controls to skip obvious tracks. With 2011, flowing piece of music providers include been anticipated to screen the speech obvious following to tracks how recording companies trust are inappropriate for family. Now more than rather than a tertiary of the top 50 songs in Spotify's UK diagram include obvious lyric. Mom Nicola Wade set up an on the internet application inviting for the filtering following she was trapped out auditory at household. She told, "I'd had rather a few uncomfortable moments, wherever the guys had been auditory to songs on the wireless, and abruptly our household imbued in curse speech while they play the identical songs on Spotify. I set up a application on the internet and found how lot of human beings were applying for the identical item, so I got a lot of concern. The new installation, that was at first entered at the begin of April, grays out obvious songs and prevents them of game, but it doesn't substitute them in pure versions." Nicola says that does not go far quite. This guys wish to hear to the chant how they've heard, so they will try and scoundrel the chant in. If they are departure to try to hear to the chant, I'd love them to get the pure versions. Other include complained how the installation that is just accessible to prize users, does not include a PIN coding and can be modified by nobody in accessing to the unit. It would be helpful for the expense mount, the parental, to monitoring the installation, says Nicola. All these companies' requirement to try very difficult to assist us supervise which goes on in our homes, Spotify turned on. I believe they could include shown concern a lot over. Spotify describes the obvious substance filtering as a beta release and says it is now creature proven for several users. In a declaration it told, "We are ever test new means and experiences at Spotify, but include no future news story to stake on a food start at the period."